Why does appearance matter? I'm going to focus more on male grooming right now. Okay, obviously, I'm a male, I have an idea about grooming. So, I want you to quickly consider your facial shape. Beards are in fashion. I personally prefer to clean shave because it's easier to make all these lines and so on. And by the way, I do this myself. I don't let anyone come near my face with anything which is sharp. Okay, and I have been grooming my hair and cutting my hair for a long time myself, even before COVID. It's been almost 2 decades now. So, talk about being independent and autonomous. But anyway, men, not everyone, but a lot of men think that grooming is something which is only meant for certain people or it's negotiable. It's not. So if your eyebrows are growing too long, please trim them to a suitable length. That's something you need to work out. I tend to have a broad face, so this kind of complements me. And if you are going to keep a beard, then please make sure that it assumes a shape. I don't bother taking away these parts, okay? And people say I have this kind of salt and pepper look. I started graying ages ago. It's genetic for me. But one thing that really annoys me about guys, and you can get offended or you can agree with it, overgrown mustaches covering your lips. It's disgusting when you brush your teeth or you eating something or drinking something, right? So I always keep a couple of millimeters of border where I trim regularly, at least thrice a week, to make sure that there's nothing overgrown. Same thing around just above your nose, just under your chin, on the sides. You don't want any stray hairs. You shouldn't be able to touch them with your tongue, right? Okay. Over here, the lines need to be straight. This is what I do, okay? And this needs to be relatively symmetrical, whether you use a razor blade or whatever you do. Make sure you don't irritate your skin. Please do warm it up with some warm water and then maybe soap or lather it up with some shaving gel. Okay, sideburns need to be sharp and they need to be symmetrical. These areas around your ears personally I think should be exposed, so you must make sure that you trim just above them, but not too much. You don't want to expose your scalp, the sides. You shouldn't have ear hair, okay? There are lots of hairy people. I'm also hairy. But all of this, and then you make a line. So your Adam's apple is here. You probably want to take it maybe an inch above and make sure that you have a symmetrical line. And this maintenance is non-negotiable, and you do it every other day. That's what I do. Otherwise, I'll develop rashes here. You may apply, a vitamin C serum or something on your face, especially in the winter, to make sure that you have that glow. Eat well, which I try to do. So, hence the shine. Try to stay happy. What else can I say? Okay, hair. I don't look good in very short hair, so wherever possible, I try to grow them. And this latest graded style of haircut over the last decade or so, make sure you do it only if it suits you. Otherwise, try to keep it neutral and so that it just sets in. You don't want very sharp changes. Although sometimes I like to experiment because it makes your hair on the crown of your head look longer and more pronounced. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. Condition your hair as well from time to time, otherwise they become dry, especially in this bad winter weather. Please do like, subscribe, share, comment, share any suggestions that you have, and please make sure that you keep yourself groomed. It's not just for interviews and public speaking events. You want to be remembered for the right reasons, not the wrong. And just because consensus says that a lot of people may have scruffy beards, it doesn't make it right at all. It's ill. So anyway, take care.